This is the first hidden cost of taxation. It reduces the size of the market below its natural, efficient level. Now, let's connect this to what we've learned before. Remember our discussion on who really bears the burden of a tax? It's not about who physically hands the money to the government. The burden is shared between buyers and sellers, and the split depends on the elasticity of supply and demand. Let's use another real-world Indonesian example: cigarettes. The demand for cigarettes is relatively inelastic. This means that even if the price goes up due to a tax increase, many smokers will continue to buy them. They are not very responsive to price changes. On the other hand, the supply of cigarettes is relatively elastic. Producers can adjust their production levels more easily. So, when the government imposes a hefty excise tax on cigarettes, who pays most of it? The buyers do. Because demand is inelastic, producers can pass on most of the tax to consumers in the form of higher prices, knowing that people will still buy. The price of a pack of cigarettes goes way up, but the amount the producer receives doesn't fall by nearly as much. The consumer bears a larger share of the tax burden. Now, let's think about a market with elastic demand, like luxury cars. If the government places a large luxury tax on these cars, the price skyrockets. But unlike cigarettes, very few people need a luxury car. Buyers are very sensitive to the price. If it gets too high, they'll just buy a standard car or delay their purchase. Demand is elastic. In this case, sellers cannot simply pass the tax on to buyers. If they try, they'll lose all their customers. So, the sellers have to absorb a larger portion of the tax themselves, likely by accepting lower profits.